you'll need all-purpose flour, white sugar, baking soda, salt, unsweetened cocoa powder, vegetable oil, milk, 2 eggs, red food color, white vinegar, and vanilla extract. Exact measurements will be provided throughout this whole video, and for the full recipe, just check out the description box below. Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This recipe actually requires 1 cup of buttermilk, so instead of buying, we always make our own buttermilk. Start with 1 cup of milk at room temperature. You can use ready-made buttermilk, so I think it is also available in the market, but we prefer to make our own. Then add in 4 1/2 teaspoon of white vinegar. Then just mix it. Once mixed, set it aside for at least 5 minutes. Now it's time to work on our cake batter. In a large mixing bowl, add in all of your dry ingredients. So you'll need 2 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour. Add in 1 1/2 cups of white sugar. So for the white sugar, what we normally do is we don't fill it all the way up to the 1 or 1/2 cup. So we tend to take out just a little bit of white sugar, so maybe 1 to 3 tablespoons. So that is the reason why our cakes are not that sweet. Next is add 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. Just mix until well combined. So I just transferred all of the dry ingredients into a smaller bowl since we will be needing this bowl, the large bowl again, for our wet ingredients. So in a separate bowl, add in all of your wet ingredients. So start by adding 1 1/2 cups of vegetable oil, 1 cup buttermilk, so this is the one that we made earlier, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of red food color, so I always use liquid food color, 1 teaspoon white vinegar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Then mix all of your wet ingredients until well combined. You can use hand mixer or electric mixer for this one, so I just preferred to use a regular whisk for this video. Then add the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Then mix carefully. So just keep on mixing until all of the dry ingredients are incorporated into the wet ingredients. So again, you can use a hand mixer or an electric mixer for this one. Just a reminder to do not overmix your batter, so just mix it until the dry ingredients is well incorporated in the wet ingredients. So just mix until combined and until you have or achieved a smooth batter. And of course, don't forget to scrape down the edges. Once mixed and smooth enough, divide the batter evenly between your prepared cake pans. Since this is an order, I will be needing 12 pieces of cupcakes and a 6x3 cake for this recipe. But normally, this recipe can make up to an 8x3 inches cake. And for the cupcakes, you can make up to 28 pieces of cupcakes. For the cake pans, I always add parchment paper to it and spray it with a little bit of cooking spray so that the cake won't stick into the pans after baking. Again, divide evenly between your prepared cake pans, then bake for at least 20 to 30 minutes or until a toothpick inserted comes out clean. So in our case, we always prefer for our toothpick to have just a little bit of cake crumbs. So that is also one of the reasons why our cakes are nice and moist. And that's it. So this red velvet recipe is best paired with our cream cheese frosting recipe. So I will be linking it in the description box down below as well. So here are some of the cupcakes and cakes that we made using this recipe and the cream cheese frosting recipe. If you have tried this recipe, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts about it.